Hi, welcome to week 7 of NFnL Picks, the show picking Steelers, Browns, Bills, a dog, and a coin toss. My name is Pat Ritz. Time to pick 'em. The Pittsburgh Steelers should hope what happened in Vegas doesn't just stay there. They need to keep that Harris run game rolling, especially against the Jets' defense. This week, the Gotham Greens travel west to take on the 1-point dog Steelers at home. Adams is now part of their family. The Steelers' D remains under 15 points per game, with the Jets hanging in at 18 per. An aging QB anon seems to be losing steam, while Fields of Dreams continues building on his game. And yet the Rust Belt will probably start in the Burgh. And we all know, with Watt out there, the Steelers always have a puncher's chance, especially when it comes to turnover differential in that. Somebody give me a yoy. Black and gold to cover and win.
We're from the town with a great football team. We cheer the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The Buffalo Bills are now sitting pretty at the top of the AFC East and the Empire State. For football, anyway. This week they return to the home of the Mafia to take on the 8.5-point dog Titans. Amari has flown the Coop to Buffalo, where he should help Allen's air attack. Titans QB Will Levis is struggling, and that could mean the Bills' defense will feast on Tennessee turnovers. All signs point to a Tennessee loss of titanic proportions, but they've only lost by more than 7 once. I'm split on this one, Titans to cover and Bills to win. The bottom dwellers of the AFC North meet this week with a combined record of 3-9. This is truly a shit show, with Cincinnati traveling cross-state to take on the 4.5-point dog Browns. It's the Battle of Ohio by the numbers, starting with defense. These two teams are pretty closely matched, with each team giving up over 23 points per game. Neither dominates on turnover differential, but the Bungles do pick the ball more. On offense, the Bengals put more points on the board per game, almost doubling up on the hapless Brownies. The most damning stat, though, is the QBR comparison between Joe Cool and the $230 million man, where Burrow outshines Watson. Expect the factory of sadness to produce again, but in a division game, I'll take the Browns to cover, Bengals to win. To the dog. I know I just picked against them last week, but the Ravens are in the dog sights again. I know Baltimore looks great, and Mayfield's only 3-6 against them, but I just like the way Baker and the boys are getting it done in Tampa. Bucks to cover and win. For the coin toss, it's the 2.5-point dog Lions on the road to division rival Minnesota to take on the undefeated Vikings. For this pick, heads I get the Lions, tails I get the Vikings. It's tails, I get Skull. All right, so let's take a look at last week's numbers. I went 4-1 on wins and spreads. Not too shabby. I'll call that a B+, thanks to getting the spread right in the Cleveland game. Hey, feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. We'd love to hear your picks and opinions. Plus, they all help the algorithm reach more people. And as always, remember, keep grinning and picking.